So when the venue's fairly lively and you've got folks' attention, this song will get the audience to applaud and cheer the first couple of notes that you play of it. They will recognize it instantly. Almost always people sing along with it. And especially since I put it back in its proper key for years, I thought this thing was in D minor because every musician I knew who played the song played it in D minor. But when I went and actually tried to figure out how the Doobie Brothers did it, I found out that no, it's in a much higher key, and it's actually a better key for my voice. So this is the Doobie Brothers' Long Train Runnin', one of the great hits of the 70s. And I'll have a guitar lesson afterwards. Down around the corner, half a mile from here, you see those big trains running and you watch them disappear without love. Would it be right now? Without love. You know I saw Miss Lucy down around the track. She lost her home and her family and she won't be coming back without love. Would it be right now? Without love. For that Illinois Central, that Southern Central freight, gotta keep on pushing, mama, cause you know they're running late without love. Will it be right now? Without love. That Illinois Central, that Southern Central freight, gotta keep on pushing, mama, cause you know they're running late without love. Will it be right now? Now. Without love. I said, without love. Where would you be? Where would you be right now? Gotcha, keep on moving now. Keep on moving now. So, the original version of the Doobie Brothers' Long Train Runnin' is in G minor, and the basic chord is a G minor 7, played right up here. But you may want to transpose the song into E minor or D minor, depending on what works best for your voice. I happen to like singing in the original key because that lets me really howl and open up on the chorus. So I'm going to show it to you in G minor, and then you can just transpose it into whatever key you want to put it in. So it's a G minor 7, and then down here we've got a C minor 7 plus 4. So that's like a C minor 7. Here's your C minor 7 here. So here's the C minor 7 here, which is just barring all the strings at the 8th fret, and then adding the 10th fret on the A string. That's your C minor 7. Now, with your little finger, add the 8th fret on the G string, and you've got the plus 4. And I just vamped that plus 4 back on and off into that C minor 7 chord. And then I go from a C minor 7/6 to a C minor 7 by taking my little finger on the 8th fret of the B string, moving it up to the 9th fret, and that's your full expression of the C minor 7 chord. So there's a lot of playing around with this C minor 7 chord. So he adds the 4th in, then he adds the 6th in, and then he finally fills it out all the way up here, and then back up to the G minor 7. And then you got this these two chords right here, which is a E flat 7 and a D flat, an E flat 7 down to a D 7. So the E, here's your E7 right up here, which is the same as an E7 here. And you play it, just like a 7 chord here, but now move it down a half step, you got an E flat 7. So an E flat 7 starts on the 11th fret with your with the 12th fret on the G string and the 13th fret on the A string. And then you just take that entire chord and move it down a half step for the D7. And then back to the G minor 7. So that's your entire verse chorus structure. That's the whole song right there. So the other things that I'm doing in this song to make it interesting as a solo piece, in the original Doobie Brothers version, the lead is played on a harmonica, and I happen to hate the sound of the harmonica. I've never picked the instrument up, and I've never liked it, which I'm sure that other people will say, oh, you're missing out, but I just don't like the instrument. So what I did was I cannibalized some of my own original material to come up with a nice disco era sounding lead for the song. But first, before I get to the lead, I'm just going to show you this little bass riff that I throw in at the end of the song and at the beginning of the song to kind of give it a shape. And I think that's actually in there, but I'm just sliding up from 3 to 5 on the D string and playing 3 on the D string, 5, I pull off to 3 on the A string, and then 6 on the E string, and then 3 on the E string. So it's just this real simple little riff that I throw in there, and it makes a nice ending riff for the song. Gives it a good solid cutoff. And I also put it at the beginning of the song to kind of give the song a little bit of shape. Now, for the lead that I've developed, I'm going to show you my lead for the song. Don't mind if you use it, because the song belongs to Doobie Brothers. And actually, the lead is built out of a riff that I used for one of my original songs. That's actually the rhythm riff to one of my songs, but it'll just climb up from 3, 4, 5 on the A string, 3, 4, 5 on the D string, and then back and forth from 3 on the G string to 5 on the D string. So now I'm going 5, 4, 3, 5, 4, 3, 6, 3. So on the A string, 5, 4, 3 twice. And then from 6 to 3 on the E string. Then I do it again. And now I'm going to go 6, 5, 3, 6, 5, 3. I'm going to repeat that a couple of times on the G string. Now I'm going to play a C minor down here, and I'm going to vamp the E string, or I'm going to vamp off of the B string. So I'm going from 4 to 3 on the B string. Then I'm going to play a D flat suspended 4 here, which is kind of like the E suspended 4. You just bar this up here. I'm sorry, it's an F suspended 4. So it's you just bar this at the first fret, all the strings, and then play the 3rd fret of the D and G strings. And then I'm going to go down to a sort of an F chord, but I'm leaving the A string suspended on the 4th. So I'm just going from 3 to 2 on the G string. And then back to this riff again. So I use that riff 3 times, and it makes it a very simple, easy riff to remember. It's not only good to repeat riffs like that just because it makes leads easier to play. It also makes them easier to hook into the audience's mind, so that the lead is appreciated more if they've got something they can grab a hold of. So this lead actually is built around a hook. Then the last part of the lead, I slide up to the 11th fret on the E string. So this is the 11th fret on the E string, 10th fret on the A up to 13, and then the 11th fret on the D string down to 10, and back to 13 on the A string. So and then I'm gonna walk 12, 11, 10 on the D string 3 times, and then I'm going to do that as a pull off on the G string, 12 to 11 to 10, and a pull off on the D string, 13 to 10 on the A string. That was the ending there. So let me play that whole lead very slowly so you can get that. To the G minor. So that should give you everything that you need to build a really nice version of Long Train Running. You can take that once you've picked up how to do that, and you can put that in any key that you want, and hopefully that'll do something. Put this fantastic song in your repertoire. It's a song that audiences love, and but you have to do it at just the right time when things are just a little raucous and lively. So I hope again that you'll visit me at www.robertbrucescott.com and look for more of my videos here on my YouTube channel.